We challenged our Discord server to a photography contest,
and reviewed them to find out the best photographer.
but with one catch. You're only allowed to use a phone. With 9 different countries and 17 different phones. Welcome to Ron and Vijit's Epic Photo Battle. Hey everyone, welcome to Epic Photo Battle. I'm OPGK. I'm here with Jailbreaker Vijit, who owns this channel. Today we're reviewing the photos that our contestants took. Vijit, you ready?
I'm super excited. Yeah, let's go.
First image of the day.
Okay. I really like the vibe that's going in here. I could see this as a great wallpaper.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Only one small complaint right down there. There's a little street lamp. But aside from that, it can be photoshopped away. It's pretty good,
I mean,
like you said. Good
that's
wallpaper.
just something you can't control, right? I think it's pretty good.
Oh wow, that's really nice. What the? Keep
Yeah,
in
that's
mind,
insane.
as far as I know, she's not like a photographer of any kind. She's a Twitch streamer, so this is insane. Oh, and the birds there as well. It's pretty good.
I love the contrast between the skies and the buildings and the cars. That's 1 in 1,000 shot.
Yeah, these guys are beautiful. Just a little complaint about the lighting, but the vibe's also really good. Yeah, that looks really nice actually.
This one too. All of these are just absolute bangers, honestly. The only thing I would do is just try to get the orange from the door handle away. I think it's a bit distracting, but otherwise it's a great photo. This is the first one.
Last photo. Still pretty good.
Yeah.
I can kind of see like it was taken out of like a window or something at the bottom. A little bit distracting, but it's still a pretty good shot. It's framed really well.
It looks like an anime ending.
I kind of agree, yeah, alright. Next we have Ryan Light, who is a Photoshop editor. If he edits Photoshop, it probably means it's edited. Straight for the first image.
Damn.
They're all good, that's all I'll say.
This is a really cool shot.
It's like-
Very interesting. I think I would change the framing a little bit. I could be a little more, I don't know, symmetric kind of, because the beam in the middle is not exactly in the middle and it looks a bit off center to me. But otherwise, yeah, I love the colors of this photo. It's such a pleasant vibe to it, you know?
Honestly, I don't really mind the beam, but like the image feels a little bit tilted. That's all I can
It
say.
doesn't
That's
feel
really
right.
good. Just a little bit, but next image might be better. Holy. No comment. This is actually a really good photo, like a really good photo. Good job.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
That's crazy, man.
It could be edited, it could be a phone's blur, but we allow that. So.
Either way, it looks pretty good. I think it could have been made a little more moody, honestly. It has a lot more potential, I think, this photo.
Yeah, it's very workable. So like, it's still really good. Oh.
The contrast and the framing is so good. And the colors.
Edited or not, like the fade
Yeah.
from like the bottom left corner to the middle, it guides your
It feels
eyes
so
forward.
natural. Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, this was taken on the phone. Wait, hang on. Was this taken on the phone? Top left corner gave it away for me. Like, there's a little bit of fake sharpening on the phone, but what the heck? This is actually really good.
Really good. Yeah.
It's insane.
This could be on a menu easy. This is insane. Man,
Alright.
I don't want to show my photos anymore.
Same. I basically YOLO'd mine. I feel like, oh, I should be
Same.
fine. Yeah, they can take over our job. Yeah, it's over.
Yeah, see ya.
Next person, we have Shanti here.
I know a bit about him. He's just a gamer from India and he lives in the same city as me, which is pretty cool.
Interesting. So these photos should be recognizable areas for you, maybe.
Not really. We do live pretty far, but yeah, I did saw this plane. Pretty
Oh, wow.
common in this season. So I love the framing of this one. There's definitely a bit of that noise in there. So it's
Yeah.
definitely a phone photo, but that's something you can't really work with.
It's a pretty good. I'd say the framing's pretty alright.
And the framing is pretty good. I would play it with the colors a little bit to make it look more appealing.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I'll tell you, Shanti is like even more of a not photographer kind of person. Like first time purposefully actually going out and taking photos.
Alright, first off, I'll say it's a bit underexposed, but for the vibe, it's pretty good. I prefer if there's a little bit more detail in the bottom left corner since it's just all black. And since the sky's a bit darker, there's a little bit, it could be worked with.
But
This
it's
is
pretty good for a first try, I'd say.
This is
As
insane,
someone who
yeah.
has no experience at all editing, he probably didn't shoot a raw format, I think.
Alright, let's just go on. Your average sky photo, but framing's nice. The sky's
I mean, the
nice.
sky is pretty nice, yeah.
Can't
Even the
complain.
colors. So many colors in there.
Fourth one.
Yeah. Even this one.
Yeah, this one, like, the white balance feels a bit off to me, and
Yeah.
the contrast.
But this can be worked with. I think this could be a really nice vibe to it if you tweak the colors a little bit more. The framing is pretty good. It's just not straight, I think. You see that white building doesn't look straight. It's
Oh,
tilted.
right, yeah. It's a
So
bit,
that's interesting.
yeah.
Like the idea is really good with the buildings and the sky and the tree in the middle.
The last image. Oh,
And this looks like something out of Star Wars. It's like something you see right before your planet gets blown up forever.
really interesting.
Yeah.
I was like half expecting showing up to like actually give like some feedback for people, but all of these are good. What the heck? Silverhaze here has only done 3 photos, but he is not a photographer whatsoever. He only has an iPhone. That's pretty interesting.
Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to say. Interesting.
You can see a little bit of motion blur, but it's night, I guess. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's really good, actually. Yeah.
I think it would look a lot cooler if there were few insects here, and that's what the photo was focused on. So it would be a nice contrast to this tiny insect life. Like if there's some insect in the middle doing something,
Yeah.
that would just give it a lot more meaning, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the contrast again. Like the person on the left side, it's pretty symmetric as well, and those leading lines, yeah, pretty good.
Yep. Pretty good. Last one. Ooh. That's
This has a lot of potential.
the lighting as
I'd
well.
say.
It's also leading
Yeah.
lines. It goes in. It's a path
Yeah.
after all.
I could see someone doing a portrait shoot over there if someone was standing, and just go a little closer.
Thank you very much, Silverhaze. That was really good. That's better than I thought. Alright, Lipsy. I have high hopes because he's a photographer and he uses so
Yeah.
yeah, he has like a full-on mirrorless DSLR. But on a phone, let's see how he performs. Wait, what? That is really good.
Yeah, I love the colors, I love the vibe.
The neon, yep, and like the blur as well. Like
Yeah.
on the left, it seems a little unnatural, but aside from that,
Yeah, that's weird. What is that thing? On the
yeah. But it's still a really good image. Like the reflections to everything. He can take over our job now.
left? Yeah.
It's insane.
Bye bye.
Yeah, bye bye. Yep. Second image.
This is total lofi vibes to it. This could be a. Is it lofi or lo-fi? This could be an album cover.
Yeah, just crop it out like
Yeah,
this.
and write explicit.
Lipsy new rap album dropping 2025. Ooh, leading lines. It's
Yeah, the framing is insane.
insane.
Little off, I think. It doesn't feel perfect to me, but that's kind of my OCD kicking in, honestly. I almost never see something completely perfect because your brain looks for stuff. Because these are good, we're gonna be mean to you now.
Next one.
Oh my god.
What? A mirror shot.
How did you even...
No, I'm not too big of a fan of the color grading. It looks a bit too magenta to me. Just my preference, but the framing, the person, the reflection, the everything, like what?
That's really good. I think the purple, the magenta really brings the photo together. Honest, sure how else I could imagine this photo now that I've seen it.
Actually, yeah, if it looks like green or just like white, it'll look off. You're right.
Yeah,
Well,
and
yeah.
this gives me like Tokyo vibes, honestly. For dawn, almost dawn time.
Yeah, to me, like the tower at the back, that's what drew my eye first, and the sky, like the bright parts of the image.
I could play Halo over there. That's what it seems like.
There's
It
not
has a
much
very
to say.
alien vibe to it.
Those are the 5 images. I honestly don't even know how to pick the best one now. Next we have Chroma Wave. Let's get straight into it. What? Wait. First off, where is this? I want to go. And second, the framing here. Like you can see the circle in the middle that passes through, like acts as another frame in the image.
The exposure is so good. Everything is exposed.
The framing.
That is really nice. A contrast between time, honestly, the natural forest, and then what humans have created.
Wow.
How are these trees so symmetric? That's weird.
What the?
We need new reactions to photos.
I don't know if like Chroma as a photographer, I'll have to get back on that, but this is insane.
This also tells that you don't really need a real camera anymore. Your phone is good enough.
And the last image.
Okay. Is that fog or what is that?
The bottom looks like water to me. How does it just blend in? I don't know if that's like the road or...
How can that be the road? What the heck is that?
Framing is perfect, the reflection's like in the middle. It looks like it was made with watercolor to me.
Yeah, this looks like a painting.
Unless like he took a picture of a paint and didn't tell us.
That's a dark night. Stormy night. It looks like a storm to me. Just
me.
imagine a lightning over here. That would be insane. Yeah, this is a little bit, I would say, uninspiring. Doesn't have much character to it.
Here we have Norman Team. Yeah, first
Yep.
off. That is some really good framing. Oh my gosh.
But a little too blue for my taste, honestly. To the point that it's kind of hurting my eyes.
For me, like, first off, I'm like, I just want to go to this place. I just love traveling. Aside from like how blue it looks, it's perfect. Instagram filter vibes. The yellow vibe, the Christmas tree vibe. Like these images were taken around the Christmas time. Late Christmas.
December. I love the lighting the tree gives. It's like everyone has slept and I'm awake and I cannot turn on the light so that no one finds out I'm awake. Kind of vibes.
Next image. Cat.
I want to be that cat right now.
The image looks a little bit off. Yeah, it's a bit tilted.
It is off, and I would change the framing. I would like to go a little closer to the cat and then show more of the background. I think this photo was just taken in a hurry so that the cat doesn't run away maybe. That's a really interesting shot.
First off, it's a bit tilted. Still pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, you could really play a lot with this. A lot of potential in this photo. Obviously, this doesn't seem like it has been edited much.
Yeah, I would say like the contrast could turn up a little bit. The bottom like streets and stuff, it looks a bit too bright. And the sky, yeah. Our first actually blurry image, but...
Yeah, it actually, you see, it's like there's a fire over there. I hope not. But it's like one of those photos you could see in a movie opening as well. Like this is what you see from a plane, and then it zooms down to the road, and then the hero is chasing the villain or something.
Imagine this is the next Batman movie and it never told us.
You better do that.
Next off, that tech kid.
He's a tech YouTuber actually, and yeah, he's not much of a photographer, but yeah.
Right, first off,
this is the D brand cube. It's the MKBHD icons one.
It's pretty good. Framed in the middle.
I mean, I think you could do a lot more. This is just a very basic photo.
It seems like you just put it there and took it. Nothing stands out, nothing bad. Oh, our first portrait or selfie.
I really like the colors here, as you can see. The sky looks pretty unique. Like, you usually don't see a cyan sky.
It gives it that like film vibe a little bit.
Yeah, just add a little more grain to it, and I think that would make it look a lot more like film.
First off,
does it look like UV photography, you know? It is too vibrant, but I think it reminds me of those, you know, UV converted cameras that people buy, even though that's pink.
It doesn't for me, but yeah, I know what you mean. The lighting looks almost like fake in a way, but aside from that, it's still pretty good. Slightly overexposed, slightly too vibrant for me at least, but still pretty good image. Our second cat of the day.
I think the framing could be better. Otherwise, yeah. Even the colors could be tweaked a lot.
You can't do much since it's a cat and you can't like move it around and stuff. And like there's a bin in the background. It's clear this was just taken wherever the cat was. But okay.
I mean, you cannot control the cat. The cat controls you.
Yeah.
Album cover this is.
You could use the top half or the bottom half or even the middle for the album cover.
Yeah. Like just a little bit of the legs, most of the road, and like you're 18 years old, you have nothing to do and you're chilling, the weather is nice and you're listening to music, you know?
Thank you very much, that tech kid. I don't know anymore. We haven't seen any like just decent or like actually bad images, I'd say. Like
considering these are not photographers at all of them.
Makes me feel like I'm not
so the hound is also just a tech enthusiast. He's not into photography at all.
What? This
is insane. This is insane. This is so cool.
It's over, yeah. This is some really nice editing actually.
I love the colors. This is insane. Maybe there's like a bomb coming from there. I know it's the sun, but I'm a bit negative.
This gives me racing vibes.
Yeah, like imagine if this was a long exposure with the same sky and the cars were just light trails. That would really bring it together for me. Bet you could do that with editing, honestly, but that wasn't allowed for this.
You can also do up and cover around here.
Yep. We're selling album covers. Hit me up. Hit us up. Why does this give me Miami vibes? GTA Vice City? Kind of.
Yeah.
Even though not really. I think that's because of the tree right there. Like imagine if there was a car over there. Some retro car. And then you have that orange lighting on it. And those reflections.
The hound, as far as I remember, he's based in India. Is that right?
Yep.
Miami vibes. Ooh. Okay.
That's really cool.
It looks like it's like really, to me it looks really oversaturated, like over edited to the point where...
A little bit, for sure.
Yeah, like the building on the left is just gone.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. The framing could be better. It looks average to me.
It's a really good effort.
Yeah, a lot of potential. And here we go.
Jess is also really good. Again, the saturation is a little too much. It's a really futuristic vibe, if you will.
Prodigy, as far as I know, he's not a photographer as well. He's based in the Philippines, but I think he took these photos while he was on holiday in the US.
Man, that could be a macOS wallpaper.
And then like you have the Prodigy shot on iPhone or something.
Oh yeah, he could do that. He could totally do that. What the hell, man?
macOS wallpaper. I mean, you use macOS, so you know what. Oh wow.
Yeah. What are these bulbs? I think the framing could be better for this one.
It's interesting, like low tilt to it. Yeah. The sky's in there. Like the sun's a little bit distracting, I'd say. It seems like it's just there for no reason. Okay.
Interesting photo for sure. Okay. That is nice.
Image aside, nice view. The framing, to me it's pretty good. You can see the line of the beach, whatever like net is called, and then the mountain there. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I would probably crop the top and bottom and just show the middle part, so it's like a panorama. I think that would look cool.
There's a lot of like space here that's just not used, and here as well.
Yeah.
If it was like 16 by 9, might be better.
Yeah, or even 21 by 9.
Next image. Oh wow, it's a bit too wide for my taste. The framing's a little bit off, like as well as it's not wide enough.
Not straight as.
Yeah, it's a bit tilted.
Yeah.
That's a really good image. Yeah.
This one's really cool too. Reminds me of Back to the Future 3.
Oh yeah. It just reminds me of like the Wild West.
Yeah,
because of like the tumbleweeds, the trees. This is America after all.
But again, I think there's a lot of wasted space again. Like the sky isn't that unique. I could see that as a Windows XP wallpaper. Because it has that sky.
Yeah.
The same color, you know.
This is Bugo. So as far as I know, she is a photographer, but a beginner one. She's based in Hong Kong. What do you think? I don't know what to say.
A little too magenta. I think it doesn't really work right here.
The greens of the leaves don't really show.
I could see this as like, I don't know, some zombie apocalypse game trailer. Like if you just write Plants vs Zombies on it, it would be more fitting.
And like whatever that piper whole thing is on the top right, that looks like a cannon to me as well. I don't know, it's just my imagination, but that's really interesting. It's really good. Here you go. Okay,
so
this is the same image, not edited, I think.
This is definitely a lot more natural, obviously. But yeah, the problem with these kind of photos is that they look really good when you see them, like with your own eyes. This is definitely a lot more natural, obviously. But when you actually capture them, it's just really hard to bring something eye-catchy to the table. They're not something that would grab anyone's attention.
It's not really like a clear focus on like a subject or anything.
Yeah, there's
like
too much going on.
The second
food image, yeah. Definitely an Instagram vibe. Just cut it in 16 by 9 vertically, and this could be a story. The lighting is a little dull. There's a lot that can be done if you manipulate the lighting a bit. The problem with food is that you need really good lighting to make it look appetizing.
The lighting has to be accurate, it has to be like real to your eyes.
Yeah.
And people are like, yes, I want to eat that. I'm hungry for these right now, but it's not that appetizing, I'll be honest.
Wait, I didn't know you had mountains in Hong Kong. Again, I think this photo has the same issue that we had with one of Prodigy's photo. It's good, but then there's a lot of wasted space. I think with some editing, you could really make this moody. But right now it's kind of plain. That blur looks really weird to me. Like I would just go a lot more closer to the flower and just make it a macro.
Like you said earlier, it's also just nothing special. But yeah, I can see the effort. Thank you very much, Bugo. We have 3 people left. Can we finally find someone that, let's say, bad? But at this point, all of these are good so far. Yeah, so we have Toffee here. I'm not sure if he's a photographer, but let's see.
He's a tech enthusiast from Georgia, the country, not the state.
Okay, first image.
Wow. Astrophotography.
Yo, like at first when I saw the image here, it looked like he just took something random here. I'm like, wait, what did he take? Now you can see the sky. Like if you zoom in, you can probably see even more stars.
Oh my god, that is a lot of detail.
Yeah, I agree.
And we have the same phone, so I could do that.
This is really clean.
The problem with living in cities is that you barely have any stars. It's just so much light pollution, honestly.
Yeah, even at like 2 a.m. there's too much light.
Yeah, it's too much light.
Oh, this is the same image, but edited differently, alright?
Differently, yeah. They're really good, the amount of detail in this photo.
That's basically the raw image, unedited.
I mean, the editing is really good.
Yeah, it took away a lot of the green hue. Usually I'd have to like turn the contrast down just to show like the stars, but oh wow. Georgia has way too many stars. I've never seen that many in real life.
Same.
Welcome to Hong Kong and India.
Yep,
yeah,
Delhi is the most light polluted area in the country.
And here we have Mutant. So Mutant is an action photographer. So photo 1. Ah yes, the one location everyone has to go to when they go to Hong Kong. Do you recognize this location?
Nope.
This is like a place where it's at the Hong Kong Cultural Center, I think it's called. It's a place where basically a lot of Instagram photos happen here. Like at least 100 photos get taken here, I guess.
I mean, that's a really symmetric place.
This was shot at the Hong Kong Cultural Center. I decided to make it black and white as it looks neater and dirtier. Also, my phone is at low light, so to hide the imperfections, I converted it to black and white. It's pretty good, yeah. Framing is there.
It's a really cool photo and it definitely grabs my attention.
One small complaint, the bottom left, I'm not sure if it's a trolley or a bin or it's just something in the way. It's just really distracting and like seeing the leading lines get disrupted by something.
Yeah,
it's not part of the image.
that's something.
This looks like something taken at like 3 a.m.
It's like a liminal space, if you know what that is. Yeah, I think that's what it's called, right? It's like a CCTV footage right before something bad happens.
Yeah, it's like something straight out of like Paranormal Activity or something. I don't know, something like a ghost movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to go here and not go here at the same time now. Alright, so what they said was this was shot in a tunnel leading to the Hong Kong Cultural Center. Wait, what? Alright, I gotta find this place. I probably know where this place is. This was shot in a tunnel leading to where the previous
Find
image
this
was.
space and send me a photo with you in it and I'll put it in the video that you found it.
I was going for a Stanley Kubrick shining style here, editing in a bit of blooming for the lights, adding to the simplicity of the photo by overexposing the grey walls. Phone's dynamic range was bad, but I used an advantage to expose for the orange in the stairs. Yep, the walls, it's great. It doesn't really matter to me at least, but I don't know if you can relate, but like in ghost or zombie movies, whatever, like red always signifies danger, or just the color red in general.
Yeah.
This really gives it off. It gives off a sinister and mysterious vibe. I agree. Oh wow.
Another mirror photo.
This was shot in an MTR station, okay, so a train station basically. I wanted to create a contrast photo with the train on one side and people on the other.
I think there's a lot of potential with the colors here.
Yeah.
I don't think this is edited. You can make it look really cool if you do a little more editing.
If like the lights here was like kind of bluish, like
and it's so symmetric.
the lines as well, leading lines everywhere.
Yeah, you got it perfect.
Nice.
Oh, I love the little neon sign on the left because it's not on the right side.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's a train. Yeah, I can see it. You can see it. It's like a train coming in. You
Oh,
can see the outline. Yeah.
Yeah.
It kind of shows like there's like a ghost image and like the people are in the train, they're just here. I don't know if that makes any sense. I'm probably making
Like a mirror world or something.
Yeah.
Parallel world. Yeah. Oh.
This was shot at the
So symmetric.
This was shot at the East Central train station. Yeah, a train station. I was going for a symmetric photo with people going to one side and fro on the other. Yep.
Just like a go and a no. That's really cool. There's like green on one side and red on the other.
Really good framing. A little bit tilted, I'd say. A little bit counterclockwise, but could be fixed in post. Yeah, good image. Oh wow, all of these are just symmetry. Shot in a train.
Symmetric.
I wanted to capture people having a sigh of relief after a long, exhausting day of work with symmetry to make it look endless.
It does look endless. Even the colors are really nice. I don't think it's edited, but the colors are pretty nice. You could make it look like a movie or something because I'm watching this show called Mr. Robot. If I don't know if you have watched it, but
No, I
there are a
haven't.
lot of
Don't spoil
train
me.
scenes in it. Yeah, you could color this and it might look really nice.
And that's our 5 images. Yeah, overall, really good framing. Thank you very much, Vijit. Final submission. Alright, so we have 4 images here. Okay, so Bing chilling at Bing Feud. Okay, here's an edited image.
This reminds me of GTA 5.
I forgot to say, this is Hopifile. He is a photographer, but not a professional one. He only has like a Shiba 100D, like he just does casual photography, but pretty good. I can see like the editing there. Really gives off like a gangster vibe, but really like, not really military. You can see a lot of snacks here.
Yeah, this could be a poster for GTA 5. Is this the GTA 6 poster unreleased?
This could be an album cover as well. This is already like square.
This could be a rap album for sure.
Yeah, all of these are album pictures. Yep. Carbon.
That's trippy, honestly.
Yeah, it looks edited, but yeah, it looks pretty trippy.
It's like because there are no shadows, it looks so different.
Yeah, it looks like those really weird like Amazon ads that like Chinese products have, and it's just like clearly photoshopped in. We do have a source image, so we can prove that this isn't like fake.
Yeah, that is so normal.
It's like a comic book vibe to me.
It's like a psychedelic editing, honestly.
This might be a stretch, but the glasses remind me of eyes, and then the camera coming out looks like a nose, and he looks like a mouth.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm probably going too far with this, but
oh no, you're not wrong. That orange part is a nose, and then the hammer is a smile. We're just making patterns at this point.
Also, rap album, explicit.
Definitely.
This is the 3rd image, Death from Above.
Damn.
Wow, alright, those planes have edited in, but We do have a raw image here, okay.
Oh, okay.
Clearly there are more stars than they should be, but okay.
It gives me like an alien movie kind of vibe. There's going to be an alien attack or something from the space and you're just getting ready to kill them all.
Really good, but I mean the raw image, yeah, there's just a little bit of contrast added, but the raw image itself also looks really good.
Again, I'd say there's a lot of potential with color grading, and I don't think adding stars was allowed, so that's something. That's
So,
not
I mean-
Lightroom edit, that's a Photoshop or something.
Yeah. Here's the last image.
It's a rock. That's a hard rock. Another album cover, honestly. Rock
Yeah,
hard.
Rock hard. The first album, explicit.
That's so good.
Comedy gold. Nothing much can say. Framing's fine. Can't say much about it. Everything's just, it lines up. It's there.
Yeah.
It exists. Hard. Rock hard. So we finally got over everyone that submitted. 14 people total. So thank you very much to everyone that submitted. Now,
Let's do a clap for them,
yeah,
you know?
I was expecting I was low-key expecting slightly worse images. Like,
Yeah,
not to lie,
actually.
but
Yeah, this was pretty surprising.
I don't know
I
what
mean,
the
we
heck.
shouldn't really underestimate anyone, but yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, this should be fun.
Yeah. Alright, you've definitely seen these, but I haven't.
Yeah. So I'm gonna stay shut.
Actually, yeah, they're not that bad. I'd say that. Okay, yeah. For me, at least, the framing looks good. You've done photography before. Well, I mean, you're here. Framing's fine. Yeah, it lines up. The framing to me looks really good. That light and like the red editing here, they're definitely on par of the images from before. But we're judges. We can't really just say our image is the best.
Yeah.
Next one. Ooh. I don't know what this is. There's not much of a subject.
I'll tell you what that is. It is through a microscope, so this is actually a diffraction pattern.
Oh.
You see, when light goes through a few lenses and stuff, you see these rings. They're called Newton's rings.
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
I did it in my physics class. Don't tell my teachers.
Yeah, I'm hoping this video doesn't get
Yeah.
100k
Please don't
views.
watch my stuff. Thank you.
Yeah, third one. Wait, is that fog in the background when you took this?
Yeah. This was I think 6 or 7 in the morning.
It's a bit off. I mean, actually, the trees in the background are yeah, you can't fix the tree. The framing looks average, I'd say at best, but the contrast between the trees in front and the trees in the back, I don't know, the framing just looks weird, but I'm not gonna talk too much about it since
Yeah,
we're
it is weird. Yeah.
I don't even want to talk about mine. I think mine's the
No,
worst.
you gotta do that.
I kind of YOLO'd mine, thinking that it would be good enough. So this is on a bridge, somewhere in Hong Kong, let's just say that.
Yeah, I think the framing, like the building is cut off. Why is that?
Oh no!
It's just cut off.
Oh
so
no!
that definitely ruins this image, honestly.
I don't know if I have a raw for this, but... Oh no, yeah, I don't think I have a raw for this. I think it's... I'm not
But
gonna
yeah,
talk about it.
there's a lot of potential with this photo with the colors and everything.
It's just average. I didn't edit any of these photos, by the way.
This is pretty nice. Now again, there's actually not a lot of wasted space here, I'd say, because there is information everywhere and it's not repeated, you know. A little too dark and there isn't really a vibe going to it, I'd say. But yeah, otherwise it's pretty decent.
Yeah, really fun fact about this image. Just one day before this image was taken, there was like a really good vibe, but it only showed up for 10 minutes, so I couldn't get it in time. The sky, this is one of the worst, the worst days, dude. There are better skies usually. Imagine that purple sky, but throughout the entire sky, like even bigger. That's what it was like the day before this.
You could like do a, I don't know what's the word, where you just see the outline of everything. Yeah, but this, it's just a sky photo, honestly. There's not much going here.
Here.
That's a word. It's a pretty interesting photo. I've never seen such a photo of a pigeon. It's like an evil pigeon and he's like, I'm coming for you.
You can see it from like the beak, it's like,
Yeah. This is another album cover for sure. You know, once a crow attacked me. I went out of the house and there was like a bird. It's like whoosh, and it did this like 3 times.
Last image.
That interesting.
Yeah, it's off.
No, yeah, it's off. What the heck, man? You should, out of everyone, you should have it symmetric. It's a pretty interesting shot. It's like I'm a pigeon and these are my friends. There's definitely a lot going here, but
It's probably the worst image.
we had so
Wait, did we miss an
much-
image? Wait, what is this? Other photos. These are photos that Toffee didn't submit.
Man. Okay.
3 images. Okay. Off topic. I'm gonna look at these, but You should put these in the final
Yeah, what
folder.
the? Yeah,
These are good.
why did you do this?
What is this? This is so good. What is this? What is this?
These are all great.
Yeah, unfortunately we won't count these because they were in another photos folder, but slightly wasted. There are too many good images. I think we need some time to process this.
Yeah.
Again, thank you everyone for submitting images. These are insane, and like, I'm not saying this out of pure spite. Some
Like,
of
we
these
are
images-
generally blown out. Like, we're blown. And it's insane how many submissions we had from so many countries, that is.
I don't know anymore. We expected like 5 or 6 people, to be honest.
Yeah, and I was like at max.
Oh yeah, let's just judge a few
We
people.
didn't even know if 5 people would come. We were scared if it's going to be just the 2 of us.
Let's just take this time off to like actually judge. Yeah, it's over.